You're watching Pulse for the 17th or 18th of January, and it's time for some Diablo news. In this week's episode, we take a look at the end of the game rating board drama in South Korea, the current status of the beta and Blizzard's upcoming plans, cross-regional play and character limits, the final part of Force's Diablo lore series, and more. Let's get straight to the news. First up, we're going to talk about something that has been going on for quite some time. Word is out from South Korea that Diablo 3 has finally received its rating. And if you were actually wondering, the game was given a rating of 18+, which was pretty expected for a game such as Diablo. Now the big thing to note here is that this puts to rest any fears of the game's global release being delayed because of this. So that's a great thing. But there are a few technicalities here. Apparently Blizzard submitted a different version of the game that didn't include the real money auction house at all. Some people are actually saying that you can use the real money auction house, but you can't cash out. The cash out feature has been disabled. You can or will still be able to apparently save your funds to your Battle.net balance. So that's not quite the same thing. And there's not really that much incentive to actually use the real money auction house then, given that you can't get real world cash from it. So now, even if the real money auction house isn't in the South Korean version of the game, or at least the full version of the real money auction house isn't there, I still think the game is going to be totally amazing and the Koreans will get the full experience. You can read more about all of that below. Next, a quick status update. We've been told that a post from Jay Wilson is in the works and it's going to do a good job at explaining what the team is currently working on. That's the entire Diablo 3 development team. They say that they want to give us a status update of sorts on the design of some of the systems that they either haven't fully fleshed out yet or are still busy scrutinizing. This post is likely to be followed up by an update to the beta servers. And apparently, according to Bashiok on Twitter, it seems like we might be seeing that post tomorrow. That means we might also be seeing a beta patch tomorrow or sometime this week. You can, as always, read more about this below and hope that we do in fact see that patch this week. It would indeed be great. Now next up, two slightly smaller pieces of news. It seems like Blizzard are going to be sticking with the 10 character limit per region for the foreseeable future. And honestly, I don't think it's a big deal. That means that every region that you play on can have both male and female versions of all the classes in the game. I really don't see why you'd want more than that anyway. Along with that, we've received some sketchy information about cross-regional play. It seems like with one account you'll be able to play everywhere, but you'll only be able to use the currency system or the real money auction house in your home region. So for normal play, you'll have a different database on every region. You won't be able to use your same character on all the different servers. You'll have different gold, items, inventories, everything. But I think it's still pretty decent. That means you won't actually have to go out and buy a Southeast Asian version of the game to be able to play on their servers with your friends. As an example, of course. We were told, however, that we're going to receive more information about this closer to launch. It's not been totally decided yet. They don't know exactly how it's going to work, but we'll hear more about it soon, hopefully. In the last of our big news, this is actually just a quick mention because I can't really say that much about this without spoiling anything. But here we have Force Strategy Gaming's Diablo Lore Series Part 3. Now I will be linking you to Part 1 and 2 so you can check those out as well, but this third installment does cover the lore of the second game, and this will be a great primer for the coming of Diablo 3. So check it out right here on YouTube and enjoy. There are a couple of smalls to have a look at this week, but only a couple. First up, the Book of Cain is now available on the official Blizzard online store. The Black Soulstone cinematic has been nominated for a VES award, so that's pretty impressive. You can check out the latest Diablo weekly wallpaper post from over at Diablo Inc. Gamers. This one features Tyrael and Leoric. You can have a look at a video from the Worldstone Keep of the Book of Cain sign-in that happened at Book Soup in LA. Check out Purgatory for January the 16th, and this one does feature a beta key giveaway. Have a look or listen to Diablo Cast episode 40, Big Meetings, Bigger Drama, and lastly, the Diablo podcast number 55, the Big Beta Debate Part 2. Sadly, that's all I have for you in the Diablo news this week. Check back here soon for more. Remember to like the video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. You can check a couple of extra smalls and blue posts out below if you're interested. Most importantly though, happy possible beta patch this week? Happy that.